Barangay Matayum. Deep in the Philippine mountains, it was a village lost in time. Old stories were part of everyday life, told over and over. The scariest story, Si Balanaw the Aswang, a monster that could change its shape, whispering promises of tasty meat and terrible things. It was a story to scare kids, a story everyone knew but thought was just made up, until now. The village elders talked about Si Balanaw quietly, their faces full of worry. They remembered when the creature hunted in the night, grabbing people who weren't looking. Their whispers felt like the weight of the past, a scary reminder that some stories don't stay stories. Lira laughed at the stories. She was a young woman who liked facts and logic. She thought the stories were silly. Aswangs are for kids, she'd say, shaking her head. She believed in what she could see and touch, in real things. Spooky stories didn't bother her. Her brother Jomar, though, was different. He loved the stories, his eyes wide with wonder. Lira often found him listening to the elders, his mind full of the stories. "What if it's real, 8? He'd ask, excited and scared. Lira would just mess up his hair, smiling. Then, one night Jomar was gone. He disappeared, leaving only silence. The villagers whispered, their faces white with fear. "Si Balanaw is back," they murmured, their voices shaky. Lira didn't believe them. She looked everywhere for her brother, her heart full of fear and determination. Her search took her to Mang Thomas, the village's oldest hunter. He listened to her story, his old face full of worry. "The Aswang can look like anything," he warned, his voice rough but kind. News of Jomar being gone spread, reaching Rico, a young reporter from the city. He came with his notebook and camera, wanting to find the truth behind the legend. Lira, desperate for any clue, agreed to help him. Mang Thomas, knowing the mountains and the creature they hunted, went with them. Together, the three of them started a dangerous journey into the legend. "We have to be careful," Mang Thomas warned. "The Aswang is smart and will use our fears against us." The air felt heavy as they went deeper into the mountains. The trails they knew seemed to change, taking them into the unknown. A creepy silence filled the air, broken only by the sound of leaves and their own worried breaths. They followed the whispers of the wind, each sound making them shiver. "Do you hear that?" Lira asked, her voice very quiet. She thought she heard a low growl, echoing through the trees. When it got dark, they found something terrible. The body of a wild pig was on the ground, its flesh ripped apart. The smell of blood and rot filled the air. Lira felt sick, her doubt turning into real fear. Rico, even though he acted brave at first, looked pale. "This isn't an animal," he muttered, his voice shaking. They kept going, feeling more and more scared. The night of the blood moon came, making the village glow red. Mang Thomas had warned them about this night, a night when the Aswang was strongest. They were in a clearing, the air thick with waiting. A terrible scream broke the silence, making them shiver. A creature came out of the shadows, its eyes glowing with evil. It was a mix of animal and human, its long, sharp claws shining in the moonlight. The creature jumped at them, growling. Mang Thomas shot his rifle. The creature screamed, but the wound closed up instantly. They couldn't win, their weapons useless against the creature. As the creature got ready to attack again, Lira felt a power inside her. Her vision got blurry, and her senses got stronger. When she opened her eyes, they glowed. The creature looked at her like it knew her. "The bloodline continues," it hissed, a creepy smile on its face.